Welcome to the Founder's Journey, where founders don't suddenly arrive, they evolve. Today, we're going to be talking about how to know you've chosen the right business. What are the 7 signs to help you discover that you have chosen the right business or not? Now, most founders ask this question: will this business make money? In itself, it's not a bad question. Obviously, you want to run a business that makes money. Well, you got to start by asking, is this business really right for me? That's a better question to ask. Why does this matter? Well, if you cannot see yourself doing this in the next so many years, perhaps it's not the right business for you. You've got to be honest about that, because the idea that you cannot do what you love and make money, it's not true. People are doing it all the time. If you look at my previous videos, I talked about Oprah doing this. I talked about Steve Jobs doing this. I'm going to be looking into more of those founders that we know that they do it all. Elon Musk is doing that now. He's doing what he loves. Jeff Bezos is doing what he loves. People are doing that all the time. So why could that not be you? Well, these are the signs to make you realize that you are in the right business. Number 1, you care deeply about the problem, not just about creating a product, because it's possible for you to love creating a product, but not care about the problem, not care about the people who are suffering from the problem that your solution brings. No, do you care about the problem? Not just about making money. The problem genuinely matters to you. And one of the ways you know that is that you can see yourself working on solving this problem in the next 5, 10 years. I love this second sign. Your background gives you an advantage. When I look at myself, my background gives me an advantage because I've worked with founders through the years, and I continue work with founders. I created products for them. I've advised them. I've seen them grow their businesses. I've seen people who never thought they could do something actually get up and do it well. You know, my background gives me a lot of advantage because of my experience, my skills, my network, my interests, and even my own life story. So does your background give you an advantage? Again, if it's yes, that's a good sign. Next point is, do customers already care about this problem? Do you know customers who care about this problem? Sometimes there's a problem, but customers don't really care about it, and they're not bothered because they don't want to spend money trying to solve it. It's one thing for people to care about it, but they must care enough to be willing to pay for it. Are customers already paying to solve this problem? If they are, that's an indication that this is a good sign. This is a good business to go into that's going to make you money. Okay? Remember, notice that I didn't talk about not making money. I'm just introducing the priorities where that's concerned. Okay. Next is you enjoy learning about it. You read books, one of the indicators that you're genuinely interested in a particular area is that's how you spend your spare time. You read books, you talk about it, you watch videos, you notice patterns, you have conversations about it. You are naturally inclined towards that particular industry. If that's the case, that's an indication that you are in the right place. Sign number 5, you can imagine yourself doing this for years. In the next 3 years, you still see yourself doing it. In the next 5 years, 10, 20 years, 100 years, maybe you can see yourself still involved in that business because you love it so much. Well, that's a good sign that you are in the right business. Okay, sign number 6, though, people already ask you for help where this is concerned. So if you're somebody that says, well, I really like repairing cars, that's my thing. I love cars. I like repairing cars. Well, people already ask you to repair their cars. Maybe your friends, your colleagues. One of my cousins loved repairing cars. He's loved it for ages. Now he works on repairing trains, but he's loved repairing cars. And ever since I've known him, as an adult, people always go to him for advice related to cars, and trying to get him to help them work on their cars, because when he does, the car sounds so beautiful. So the point I'm making is, do people already ask you for help where this is concerned? Okay. If that's the point, then you have found a good business to go into. And then finally, have you achieved a founder product market fit? Well, what do I mean by that? What I mean is where your product, where your interest first, that is you as a founder, your interests, your goals, your desires, has aligned itself with the problem and also aligns itself with the market. Where these three overlap, that is an area of business you should be involved in. So somebody asked me once, well, hang on, what if I don't have all the 7 signs and I only have 2? If you have 2, I'll be worried. Okay, that's just it. If all you can identify is 2 of the signs that I've spoken about, then you should probably not follow that business idea. What if I have 5? Yeah, that's good. What if I have 7? Perfect. Because some people will have 7. If you have 2, don't bother. If you have 3, you need to inspect and decide whether you really should be going for this. But 5 is a good measure. It's a good number of signs for you to really consider that you may have a good business here. All right. What do you need to do next? What you need to do next is to scan this QR code, and it will take you to a free Founder's Journey Assessment tool. It's a GPT that will help you identify what your current founder stage is, and also whether you should build the business idea that you have in your head, and it will also help you to know what your next move should be. Remember, founders don't suddenly arrive, they evolve. So start evolving. Go to this place, scan this QR code, go to this platform and work on this free tool. It takes you about 5-10 minutes, but wow, the results are amazing. See you soon.